Hey Tweedledums and Tweedledees, welcome to AG Reader. This is my series about what massive or influential or important book series that I've yet to read or finish. Some of them I'm in the middle of or not very far in, but yeah, there's some glaring omissions in my reading journey. So we're gonna get through that and see what I'm planning to read in the next year and a half. What's ahead of me? So let's start with probably the most glaring one. And it's The Wheel of Time. I don't have the first book in physical version. I have the second one. I have a bunch of them, but yeah, I haven't read this, and I know it's controversial, and a lot of people are going to say it didn't age well. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't watched the show. I've read the first book, but that's about it. So I'm gonna do this now. Next. Jenny Wirtz. I just got the first 5 books in the series, so really looking forward to this. I've been wanting to read her for the longest time. She's been in my periphery, and I've heard people talk about it, and of course, lately she's been everywhere on BookTube and the fantasy community. She's a legend, and there's a reason for it, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining, and I'm going to enjoy that. Next one is the one I'm in the middle of, and it's the Sun Eater series. I've yet to finish it, but with the last books coming soon, I'm going to try to finish it before the new book comes out in November. This is the next one, and then I have the rest of the books, but this is my next one. This is my new indie. I just got those, and I read this one, but I've yet to finish it. And with the next book coming out, I want to say next year, hopefully. I mean, the latest one just came out, and I'm looking forward to read the rest of it. I've really enjoyed the first one. There's a ton of stuff that it's just comfort, right? I don't want to say it's fast food, but it's like comfort food. You know, like a good ratatouille or a pot roast or a chicken pot pie. You know, like one of those meals that you're just like, oh, that's the stuff, you know? So this will be also, hopefully, as soon as possible, because these are really fun read, and I'll probably read it between the difficult one and the challenging books. We've got also all the Tad Williams, all of them. I have the whole other land that I really want to do because the concept is bonkers, like a mix of fantasy and cyberpunk. Like, I want to read that. And there's also the whole Memory, Thorns, and Sorrows that I have. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't know when. I'm gonna try to skip because they're massive, right? They're all huge. So we're gonna try to do that and explore it because he's so influential. And I've seen some interviews with him, and man, he's fascinating to listen to. He's a cool guy, and yeah, there's a lot of cool things. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I dropped my microphone. Okay, I'm gonna do this with it. Gene Wolfe. Yeah, I mean, everybody's doing it right now in BookTube, and I've been meaning to read it for reading him for the longest time. So we're gonna do that as well. And next one, I want to do the culture books, the culture novels. Such an influential writer. Everybody in the sci-fi community just raves about him and how amazing it is, and how it is so, I want to say prescient, but I don't know how to say that word. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, consider Flub as the first one. Hopefully we'll get to that at some point. Another glaring issue is the Malazan. I don't know how to say it, but you know what, whatever. Gardens and the Moons. I'm waiting. Like, I want to read those. Such a legend in the community, and of course, necessary. So to read. So it's in the list as well. Next one, in terms of science fiction, I want to do Peter F. Hamilton because he's another pillar of science fiction, and yeah, I want to read him as well. I have the whole Night Dawn trilogy, several of his other books in ebook format, so I'm hoping to do that as well. I have to continue Robin Hobb. This is the French edition of the Tawny Men. I have read the first trilogy. of the realm of the elderlings, and yeah. So at this point, I need to do the life ship traders. I have the ebooks for those, so I'm hoping to do that. I try to do them on audiobook at work, and the narrator was, yeah, there was something else. It was not great, but what are you gonna do? Then another glaring issue is Dune, the Dune books. I have the first three, and I mean, I think I've been intimidated by this one because it's so influential. I saw the movies, and I'm like, why haven't I haven't read those? Is beyond me because it's everything I would love. It's political. There's war. There's time travel. Sorry, not time travel, but space travel. It's everything I love about fantasy and sci-fi mixed all in one package. And given how crazy God of Emperor is, like that, I'm curious about it. I want to know what all the fuss is about that book. So I want to get there. And lastly, the last series that I really want to get to, there's a lot of them, like Dresden Files. I've started those, but those are just I'm doing. So it's kind of hit or miss for that one. From what I've heard from people, I loved the first four books, but the other one is The Grace of Kings. Ken Liu is so amazing. I've read some of the short stories. I started this one, and it's right up my alley. I love history, and this reads like history, and I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, he's such an underrated author. He's so talented, and the fact that he's also a translator. I mean, work in translations for me is really important, given that English is not my first language. So it's always something that I want to prioritize. It's something that I want to read. If I can read a book in French and then read the translation to see what it looks like, how it translated, how it works, I always want to do that. So with the Three Body Problem, given that he's translated that, it's just yeah, stuff that I want to read, and those are the ones that I'm hoping to do soonish, because they're pillars and they're super important and they have influenced everybody, and I have to read them. Like Ken Liu is part of the new generation, but all of those writers that are influence the present wave of authors, I want to get under my belt and explore, because I've done some of the major ones, but never really delve into it because of the ADHD. I was always intimidated by those big, complicated reads or ambitious ones. So I've always read either standalone books or shorter series YA, and I'm dipping my toes into the world of larger fantasy and sci-fi. So there you go. Let me know in the comment if you've read any of those, what I should start with, what you recommend to read in between, because those books are so massive that I might need some palate cleanser, right? So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.